And welcome back to Gaming with God. I'm your host, GrumpyOlDude. I was not going to record today. I had a tooth pulled this morning. However, I was on level 3 of the catacombs, and the game kicked me out. But game didn't kick me out until after this ring had dropped. Now this is brown. This is a unique ring. There's only so many unique rings. So we're going to identify this and find out what it is. Could I get so stupid lucky as to have it be an SOJ? If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. The Carrion Wind Ring. 10% chance to cast level 10 Poison Nova when struck. 8% chance to cast level 13 Twister on striking. 9% life stolen per hit. 105 defense versus missiles. Poison resistance plus 55. That's good since I'll be going up against Andariel shortly. 10% damage taken goes to mana. That's not so good because this character is grossly short on mana to start with. So, not what I was looking for. Now, in terms of what is a perfect carrion ring? Well, for that, I have to open a browser. Type into Google carrion ring. Let's see. Here's the Diablo Wiki right there. Carrion ring. 6 to 9% life stolen per hit. That's the variable. Everything else is fixed. It will be those level 21 Poison Creeper 15 charges. 6 to 9% life stolen. This is 9. So this, other than having 6 charges to the Poison Creeper, I don't know if 15 is possible or not. But this appears to be a perfect carrion wind ring. I'm happy, I guess, with that. Yeah, the Zon finds all kinds of stuff for other characters. Not so much for the Zon. I've still got the same bow, the Sky Strike, that she got, I think this she got from Meph in Nightmare. Might have gotten it from Andariel in Nightmare. The Act 2 boss. Not exactly sure. So, that's what we got there. Yeah, I'm running out of places to put these. There's that, I guess. Okay. Alright, so the ring was a carrion wind ring. I'm not going to put it on right now. And why? My piece armor requires 140 strength. I have 143. I have a root 126. This ring is adding 9 strength. Take that off, I'm at 134. I can't wear my armor. This ring's adding 119 mana of my 363. I take that off, I got 244 mana. And this takes 10% of the damage I take is taken against the mana. She can't afford that. Cannot afford that. So she's not going to wear that ring. I don't want to get mixed up with the other rings, though. Accidentally do something stupid with it. We are approaching the point where we're going to go gambling again. We've got 2.5 million, which is the cap on that tab, that tab, that tab, and we are approaching it. We're at 1.6, almost 1.7 million on this tab. Once I get that to 2.5 million, then we're going to take that 10 million gold and we're going to gamble. I still have not found a Geeds charm to reduce the gambling costs. So now I was at the steps to level 4, which is where Andariel is, level 4 to Catacombs. The game kicked me out. So I've got to take the portal, the town portal, to level 2 to Catacombs. It'll be a whole new map because I'm online. So it's not the same map. It'll be well repopulated. I have to work my way through it. So for now, we have that carry-on ring identified, that unique ring. And when I get to Andariel, I'll see you guys again. Take care. And welcome back to Gaming with God. I'm your host, GrumpyOlDude. The last Diablo post I made was on October 15th. And this is the 20th as I speak to you now. I have spent the last 5 days pretty much puttering around in Act 1 Hell. I also did some videos for UBOAT, which is the World War II subsim that's in early access on both GOG and Steam. Now, what did I do by puttering around in Act 1 Hell for the better part of 5 days? Well, I have a new set of armor. Rune word Peace, Chaos armor. 4% chance to cast level 5 slow missiles when I get hit by somebody. 2% chance to cast level 15 Valkyrie when I hit something. 2%, you think, yeah, right, that'll never happen. You would be amazed how often it's recasting Valkyrie for me. +2 to all Amazon skill levels, 20% faster hit recovery. +2 to critical strike, 30% cold resistance. And attackers take damage of 14 every time they take a swing at me. Now, I've been using this Sky Strike bow. And there's my damage range with my charms and all my gear. 100 to 499. Now, the first time I did a Countess run here in Hell, she gave me the shaft. She dropped me an Eth rune. And the second time, a Neph rune. The third time, a Tool rune. And the fourth time, apparently, we took and hung her upside down and shook her by her ankles until her money fell out of her pockets because she dropped me a Pull rune, 2 Ort runes, and an Eth rune. Yeah, that was I was like, woo! And then about 30 minutes later, doing level 1 catacombs underneath the monastery to get down to where Andariel is, one of the named mini-bosses dropped an Ist rune. So I was like, yeah, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. But my War Strike, or Sky Strike rather, I've outgrown it. So I've spent a couple days looking at trade values and whatnot, trying to figure out what I could do. And long story shortened up a little bit, some perfect gems for a Ko rune, and now I have a Harmony bow. Okay, let me bring the Sky Strike back in. 100 to 499. That's the damage range with the Sky Strike. Okay? When I put the Harmony bow up, 343 to 1030. So my minimum damage now is roughly 70% of what my maximum damage had been. And my maximum damage is now twice what it had been. So where I was going to hit 599 divided by 2 would be basically 300 would be an average hit. Now an average hit, 1373, cut that in half, 686. She hits twice as hard now. which should do quite a lot for survivability. I also had Countess drop on me the 5th time I did her. She dropped me a Key of Terror, which is needed for one of the special events, Pandemonium events. Now, I also made a Melody bow, and I traded for a Lycander's Aim. The Harmony outperforms both of those rather substantially. Was actually quite disappointed in the Melody bow. I thought it would be better than it is, but it's not as good as the Sky Strike was. The Sky Strike was a superior bow to that. So I was really, really surprised, because this is a +3 to bow and crossbow skills. So I really thought that would be a better bow than it turned out to be. Now, the Lycander's Aim is a nice bow, but it doesn't match the Harmony bow. Okay? 343 to 1030, 290 to 608. 50% improvement over the Sky Strike. Triples the minimum damage. And the minimum damage on the Lycanders isn't that different from on the Harmony, 290 versus 343. The big difference is in the max damage, 1030 versus 608. So the Harmony wins out. Whoops. Oh, that was a mistake, wasn't it? The Harmony wins. Okay, we'll do it this way. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Frog in my throat here. The Harmony bow wins out, and that's going to be my bow of choice now for a while. I also replaced my circlet. I had a circlet was 85 to mana. This one's adding 111. And I've got a helm now for when I want to make magic runs. When I'm looking for magic gear, I'm out gaming and I'm making specific runs, targeting specific bosses to try and find gear. I found this 3-socket nice helm, put 3 perfect gems in it, 72% increase in magic find items. So that helps a lot. I got a perfect pair of Mage Fist-like gauntlets. Found those. And a perfect carry-on ring. Now, the carry-on win ring, what do I mean perfect? 9% life stolen. That is the maximum possible. I think it was 6 to 9 is the range that they occur with. And this one came with the full 9%. The Mage Fist, maximum enhanced damage is 30. It's 20 to 30% enhanced damage. This came with the maximum 30%. Found both of those on the same day. So it's not like she hasn't been productive in the past week. I have not engaged Andariel yet. Lastly, and I made another video that is actually prefacing this one. And in that, I'd said that I was working on maxing my gold so that I could do 10 million gold worth of gambling for rings. Yep. Tab 1, 2.5 million, which is the max. Tab 2, 2.5 million. Tab 3, 2.5 million. Tab 4, 2.5 million. That's 10 million. I'm carrying 500,000. I'm allowed to carry 770,000. So I've got right now 10,542,443 of an allowed 10,770,200 and 28,000 gold short of being the absolute max that I could have. I have not yet found a Geed's Charm, which would reduce the price of the gambling rings by 15%. I'd really like that. But once I hit that 10,770,000, in other words, very shortly here, I'm going to start another video. I'm going to stop this one very quickly here. Then I'm going to go out and make this 230 million gold. And then I'm going to start another video, and we're going to do gambling with 10,770,000 gold, which means just a whole shitload of rings that'll probably end up being worth 250,000 total, unless I get some that are really cool. But at 50,000 a piece, there will be like 50 of them times 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 200. And then 10 more up here, 15 more up here. So there'll be 215 rings. We'll see if we can get something along this line right here out of one of them. Maybe. Not likely, but possible. What else have I found? That's about it. Yeah. This bow is huge. Oh, God, is that ever huge. Massive, massive difference. That and the armor. And this is adding 2 to Amazon skills. And this is not adding anything to Amazon skills. But look at those damage bonuses. +9 to minimum, +9 to maximum. 55 to 160 fire damage, lightning damage, and again, cold damage. +4 to my Valkyrie. Which means when I cast Valkyrie, she now comes in at level 25. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. There she is right there, my Valkyrie. Okay, so I'm going to go make some gold. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to do some gambling. And we'll see you real soon. And we are back. And look where we are. Right in front of Andariel's door. Now, I leveled since we last chatted. I can now carry 780,000 gold. I had intended to do the ring gambling first and then do Andariel, but I'm here. And I'm afraid that the time it would take me to do the gambling, BNet could kick me off the net or whatever else. So I'm going to do Andariel first. I'm going to hope like hell we don't die, because if we do, we're going to lose about 700,000 gold. So I have gone through and redone my charms, my equipment to get the poison resistance up, because that's Andariel's primary attack, poison. Now you see, everything else I'm pretty... Poison resistance is max, it's 75%. And I actually have 175%, but the difficulty penalty is -100. So, yeah, that's where we are. And I've pretty much loaded up on charms here. I'm a little on the light side on mana. Quite light, actually, on mana. But it is what it is. I've got 1 row of super healing pots, 1 row of full rejuves, and 2 rows of super manas. So we'll see how it goes. Are there any arrows laying around here? You know what I'm going to pick up? I'm going to pick up these antidote potions. And there are no arrows. There's bolts, but no arrows. I do not want to go into Andariel 150 arrows light in my quiver. I just don't. So, we're going to empty the quiver and then refill it. Here we go. 350 arrows. So the Amazon, in her brand new armor, with her brand new bow, and her brand new carry-on wind ring, changed out the amulet that was +1 to Zon skills to pick up 22 poison resistance and a 5% bonus to attack rating, which is our average chance to hit, to up that a bit. Changed this ring out, which was plus strength, to put resist all 10. And I was able to do that because I changed out my circlet, which was 111 mana, pick up 15 strength so that I can wear this. Changed this out to the carry-on wind, poison resistance 55. 9% life stolen per hit. So that should help. We are now set up to do between 454 and 1,343 points of damage with each hit. which is to say, what, 1797, cut that in half, you're at 898.5 average damage per hit. So, here we go, folks. The Zahn versus Act 1 boss Andariel Hell level. Look at all these things. Immune to this, immune to that. Holy shit, where'd all my mana go? Boy, does the mana go away quick.
I need mana.
Yes, you do. Don't you go on that rug. Don't you do it. You did, didn't you? Yes, you did. Shit.
Thanks.
Let's get out of there for a minute. Come up here. Let's get you healed before you die. It's 45,000 to revive him. Let's get my Valkyrie back. Let's refill our bubble. Let's come over here. We'll dip into our emergency stash for spare stuff that we have on hand without having to buy it again. Yeah. You know, the Valkyrie ran ahead and jumped onto that carpet before we had cleared the other critters out. Once you step on that carpet, that activates or aggroes Andariel. I did not want that to happen. Maggot. She's not very nice. Oh, damn it. The glare's got me blinded. I couldn't see my F8 key. Okay. Now here goes some gold. 45,000. Alright, let's check my pots in inventory again here. Oh. A lot of manas. Mana pots have just become expensive too, because these are super manas. They're 900 apiece. Here we go. Okay. And here we go. Hey, Witchy. How did I run out of mana already? What the hell? What are you doing? Shit. I had hit my W key, and that switched the weapon. So when I hit the F2, it went to town portal instead of... what'd she drop for us? Okay, now, to set the bug, you do that.
Good evening.
You go to WWII. You go east. You speak to nobody. You pick nothing up. Hold any button to skip. Now, hopefully the goodies that are there will still be there when I save the game exit and then load back in again. BattleNet has not cooperated very well all day today.
Greetings.
Here we go. Now we save and exit. Now we load the game back in. Yes, they do. An issue occurred. Of course, you just ripped me off with the drop. An issue occurred. Okay, I just lost the drop. I know the game name, and I know the password. I said it when I started the game. And I said it was one that I could not possibly forget. I spent 18 years in the Army. Started out in the communications course at Signal Corps. Radio operator. What the fuck? Over. Bingo. Back in. Okay. Okay. Now it's going to have us in Luke Lane. Have to go to the town portal there. You see, this is the lag. BattleNet has been a bear all day. Rogue encampment. I have got to make inventory room. By shedding some charms. There we go. Now, I don't have a lot of inventory room here for shedding charms. And those 2 potions.
Oh, hi there.
There's that. That took care of that. Now, put those 2 charms right there. Put those 2 charms right there. Here. Put those 2 charms. I'm going to move that over. That's my signal that that gets reloaded. is that? Okay, now. And this grand charm here that I found earlier today, I am not letting go of. All right, now we take and go back to the catacombs. And please, 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 all good, all that goodies, our goodies are still here. Let's get our Zon back with us, in case there's some bad guys left in here. Because we have a bunch of stuff in here to pick up and identify. We have a shield there. We have a scythe there. Don't have room for that one. Ah! Every time you hear her scream out and she's not dead, and that's her being recast. That's that 2%. Okay. Let's see what we have here.
Greetings.
Let's see what we have here. Now, supposedly, the Andariel bug is set now.
We're still clearing the monastery.
That's a 35. I could go to Soundernate. Let's see if that one Fist of the Heavens. That's a nice scepter. Rune Razor Chris. Selling that. That's a nice shield, but I'm going to sell it. Sell it. I don't have room to put the gems in there right now. So, well, actually, I can do this. This will make some room. And just transmute a few gems. Put that over there, put that there. Alright. Now let's go back down to the catacombs. We'll use... Oh, I meant to use her. That's alright. Pick up that super mana there. There's no mana pots there. Unbelievable. She did not drop mana pots. There's a war scythe there. Down here, just a greater healing. I think we got everything of value out of there. Got my 12 keys. And yep, that looks like it. Okay, we got by Hell Andariel, and I had not done her earlier because I didn't feel confident that we could get by her with that other boat, with the Sky Strike. I just didn't feel like it was going to hit hard enough. I think I was right. We barely got by the way it was. We lost our mercenary twice, lost our Valkyrie repeatedly, a couple trips back to camp to resupply our pots, and that's where we are. So, what I am going to do next, we're going to sell that. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell that. I cannot go over 780. Oh, 779, 918. There we are. Now I will get set up to do the gambling, and we will probably do that as a separate video, as a standalone and by itself. So there you have it. Act 1, Hell Andariel, done. We are ready to move on to Luke Ghislaine in Act 2. Hope you all enjoyed this. Take care of yourselves. Have fun. Stay safe. Hit that like button. Click subscribe. Take care of yourselves. And until I see you again, stay the hell off my lawn. Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.